Gurave Gurachandraya Radhikauri Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stadbhaktaya Namo Namah Badhe Vitanute Bhakti Murkha Mavartaya Sruti Yat Kripa Tvamaham Bande Sri Madana Gopalak Prabhu Hari Bol Jai Nitai. This year we'll listen a new katha. And that katha also very beautiful, Rashika katha. Vishwanath Chakravarti Bad in his Manjari Swar from outside of the Kunja, in his meditation from outside of Kunja, Nikunja Kutir, at the same time he is serving and he is watching very beautiful, very intimate pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda and hearing very sweet discussion between them. How Krishna is begging some attention from Srimati Radharani. How Sri Krishna is begging some very special love from Srimati Radharani. How Krishna is accepting Srimati Radharani as his Guru in love. Very beautiful, very intimate. So, before we'll start this katha, must give your attention with the mood of Sakhi Manjari, not in the form of male. When you will hear this katha, very intimate katha, then you must be a Sakhi Manjari. Who is listening? One Sakhi is listening, one Manjari is listening. Then we can realize this intimate katha. Then our mind will also beg for that seva, like Vishwanath Chakravarti was asking. Topic is Jugal Prarthana Shatak. Shatak means 100 sloka. 100 sloka of Prarthana, praying to Jugal, Sri Radha Govinda. But the content inside this Prarthana Shatak, actually the intimate name of this grantha is Shurata Kathamritam. You know what is Shurata? Shurata means very intimate pastimes, mentally and physically, very intimate pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda. It is known as Shurata Leela. And which discussing in that time will be in between them. That is Surata Kathamritam. That is why Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad and who gave the commentary, he just advised to us, first you have to remove or erase all your ego from your heart, because it is very intimate. You must be a Sakhi, Manjari that time. In your heart there must be Seva Abhilasha. Desiring for Seva, service of Sri Radharani. Then one can feel and one can enjoy. Otherwise, what will happen? It will give us another result, reaction. If our mind and heart are not prepared for that. Actually, Vishwanath Chakrabarti, he just picked one sloka from Utkolika Ballari. We know that Utkolika Ballari by Rupa Goswami Path. So from there, he got one sloka. And based on that one sloka, Vishwanath Chakrabarti, he described this 100 sloka of Prarthana, Surata Kathamritam. And after every sloka, it was for us. Why Vishwanath Chakrabarti, he did this? After every sloka, he apologized. After every sloka, he prayed for Seva. In every sloka, what is there? In every sloka, there is not mentioned any prayer. There is not mentioned any prayer. But in the commentary, it's mentioned. It is not for him. That explanation and that prayer, it was for us. That because of that prayer, after every sloka, then we can fix and focus our mind on that. Otherwise, in every sloka we can see there is only that very sweet discussing between Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. Mainly Sri Krishna is praying. From Utkalika Ballari, Vishwanath Chakrabarti, he described with his Manjari mood, because he is Vinoda Manjari. With that mood, he prayed, and the sin is that Vinoda Manjari with other Manjaris, they are not inside the Kunja, but outside the Kunja. What Vinoda Manjari is doing? She is pulling the fan. We know at the ancient time there was special fan. It has to pull. So he is doing this, Vinoda Manjari, and from window, in a hidden way, all of them, they are watching and hearing all those beautiful talking of Sri Radha Govinda. So now we are entering the Grantha. Sri Jugal Seva Prarthana Shatak. Praying for Jugal Seva. How? Vishwanath Chakrabarti will say to us. Main sloka from Utkalika Ballari. It was sloka number 52 from Utkalika Ballari. Kadaham Shevishya Bratati Chamari Chamaramarut Binodena Krida Kushma Shayane Nwastava Pusho. Dharanmilo netro srama jala kana kritya dalaku bruvadam banyonyam braja nava juvanami vajuvam. In Utkalika Vallari, Rupa Goswami Pad is praying. And there is also commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, he described Rupa Goswami's sloka in that way. We'll follow direct to the commentary from there. He Praneshwaru, Kada, Kashmin Shamay Aham, Sri Guru Rupa Shakhi Pradarshita, Manjari Dehadharini, Tat Ingitena Iha Bilasha Nikunja Vahistita, Srati, Bratatinang Latanang Yah Chamarya, Manjarya, Tashang Jechavara, Teshang Marud Binodena, Shamiranandolanena, Shiva. Rupa Goswami Pad is praying to Jugal, Srinatha Govinda, He Praneshwari. He Praneshwari, He Praneshwara. That means both of you are my life. Our acharyas, also in Narottam Das Thakur prayer, you can see Radha Krishna Pranamura. What is the importance of this word? Pranamura, Radha Krishna Pranamura, He Praneshwar, He Praneshwari. That means there is the connection of existence. If we have pran, that means we are alive. If we have no pran, that means with our pran, there is our existence, is not? If I'll die, my body will be here. My body will be here, but then also, everyone will talking about me in past tense, not in present tense. He was. Everything will be in past tense. That means existence connected with our pran. Still body is exist in front of everyone. Then also about me, that past tense will be used. So here, our existence, we must fix our existence with our Jugal. If there is no consciousness of Krishna consciousness, Srimati Radharani consciousness, if there is no consciousness of Jugal, that means we are not exist, we are no more exist. And at the same time, our existence will start when we'll get that consciousness, after we'll get the blessings of Sri Gurudev. So not only we have to say, He Praneshwar, He Praneshwari, not only we have to say, Radha Krishna Pranamura, we have to fix it in our mind, mainly in our intelligence. Because always driving us our intelligence. Is that it? We're thinking something, but sometimes our intelligence is pushing us to do something else. So then we are following our intelligence, which is very powerful. That means the great influence for us is our intelligence. If it is correct or not, it doesn't matter. But if we are keeping that intelligence, which is pushing us, the great influence for our life, so always it is trying to driving us in another way, in His way. That's why everywhere in sadhana path, mainly in bhakti path, it is said, first you must clarify all your doubts, confusion. First you must purify your intelligence. If your intelligence are pure, correct, then you're not worrying for anything. You're not worrying for anything. Because always it will take you in right direction. So, Praneshwari, when we are praying in that way, Hey Praneshwari, not only you have to say, we have to feel and we have to fix that identity, that existence, that connection of our existence with them. So here, at the beginning, Rupa Goswami Path, it teaches us, first, focus your mind on that. First, focus your mind on that intelligence, that your prana is Sri Radha Govinda. Your prana is not that Pancha Prana. We know in Yoga Marga, there it is said, we have 5 life, isn't it? Prana, Apan, Saman, Udan, Dhyan. That 5 life year. And it's known that 5 life year known as our life. But no, for us, that life year is completely different. You know, what is that? There, Pran, Apan, Shaman, Udan, Dhyan. Here, Radha, Govinda, Nitai, Gaur, Shitanath. There is also 5, here is also 5. So they are our 5 life here. So we have to think in that way, we have to prepare our mind, our heart, our intelligence in that way. Then we can enter in Bhakti Path. Then we can start our journey in Bhakti Path. So here, Rupa Goswami is praying, Hey Praneshwari, first to Srimati Radharani, because Shakti is most important, then Shaktiman. One person is powerful when there is power. If there is no power, then what is the importance of that powerful person? Isn't it? So that means what is important? The power is important, actually. We have nothing with Krishna. Actually, we have everything with Srimati Radharani because she is Shakti. Without Srimati Radharani, Krishna is powerless. What it is said in that song of Anup Jalota, Radha ke bina Shyam Adha. Radha ke bina Shyam Adha. If there is no Radharani, so Krishna is only 50%. What we should do with this 50%? We need 100%. But that 50% also, it is important. if we'll go in another way, in another part, another 50%, that is Shakti part, Srimati Radharani. Krishna is 50%, that means another 50% is Srimati Radharani. So if we are going to another 50% to Srimati Radharani, so powerful person will be with us. So that's why it is important. We must go first to the Shakti, Praneshwari. Actually, she is the power of our life. She is the main energy, life energy of our life for us. So that's why Radhe Shyam, Radhe Govinda. With every Bhagavad Swarup, always we are chanting, first name must be Shakti. Lakshmi, Narayan. Sita, Ram. First Shakti, then Shaktiman. So that's why first we have to take shelter on Srimati Radharani. Then she will take us to Krishna. She will engage us to Krishna Seva. Hey Praneshwari, Praneshwaru, Kada Kasmin Samaya. If there is any possibilities that I'll get chance to serve you by the instruction of my Guru Rupa Sakhi. Kada Kasmin Samaya. If there is any chance, it is known as politeness. Because there is some doubts. Kada Kasmin Samaya. If there is any chance, that means there is some doubts. But is there really any doubts? No. If our target is Srimati Radharani, if our target to serve them, and if we are going through Guru Rupa Sakhi, then it is fixed that Seva will be there. I'll engage there. Guru Rupa Sakhi, she must take us, sadhaka, to Rupa Manjari, Ananga Manjari, and then Srimati Radharani. Then she will allow. Before we'll go to Srimati Radharani, we'll be engaged in Seva. We have not to go until Srimati Radharani to engage in Seva. Because we'll be engaged by Rupa Manjari, by Ananga Manjari. Before we'll go there. Then Rupa Manjari or Ananga Manjari will be introduced us with Srimati Radharani, Sri Govinda. Isn't that it? In Narottam Das Thakur prayer it is very clear. Sri Rupo Poshchate Ami Rohibo Bhito Hoiya Dohe Puno Kohibe no Ama Pane Chaiya. Narottam Das Thakur is describing his experience, his life as a Manjari. And he is describing that first introduction of her as a Manjari to Srimati Radharani. So, he will describe in our way that how it will happen. He said, first, I'll take shelter on Guru Rupa Sakhi. So he will teach me about Seva, and when he will clear about this. Okay, now I'm prepared. I'm prepared to do Seva. So then Guru Rupa Sakhi, Guru Rupa Manjari will take me there in front of Ananga Manjari, Rupa Manjari. Then they will check, examine if really I'm prepared for that. Is there any special quality or some qualities in me? They will find it out. Rupa Manjari, Ananga Manjari. Then, when Rupa Manjari will be sure about that, yes, she is prepared now. Then Rupa Manjari will say, okay, come with me. I'll introduce you with Jugal. Kishoro Kishori. So Narottam Das Thakur says, Sri Rupo Manjari, Sri Rupo Paschatami Rohiba Britohiya. When Rupa Manjari will order me, come, follow me. Now the time to your introduction to Srimati Radharani. So I'll follow him, but my mind will be fearful for that. Some doubts, some confusion. If Srimati Radharani will accept me as a maidservant or not. Rohibo Bhito Hoiya. So then Rupa Manjari will take me there in front of Jugal. Dohe puno kohibeno amapane chaiya. When I'll be there with someone who is very near and intimate to them. So suddenly, what they'll do? They'll look at me. Oh, who is that new person? Who is that new maidservant? With Rupa. Because Rupa is very intimate. She is the crown jewel of all Manjaris. So they look at me. So with anyone, we cannot go in front of Jugal. To get their attention, we must be in front of them with someone who is very intimate to them. Not with everyone. So, who is that person in front of us? Guru Rupa Manjari, Guru Rupa Sakhi. Guru Rupa Manjari, Guru Rupa Sakhi, she will be with Rupa Manjari or Ananga Manjari. So, when Rupa Manjari, Guru Rupa Manjari will take me there in front of them, suddenly they will look at me, oh, Dohe puno kohibeno amapane chaiya. Sadayo hridayo dohe kohibeno hashi. Kuthaye paile rupo ei nobodashi. Oh Rupa, from where you got this new maidservant, new Manjari? Sadayo hridayo. When I'll be there with someone who is very intimate to them, so only for that person, only for that Manjari, that intimate person, they will be very kind to me. Without checking, without asking anything to me, without any examination, they will accept. Sadaya Hridaya, they will be very kind. They will be very merciful. And they'll talk with me with smiling face. Kohibe no hashi. With smiling face. So, when they are smiling to me, that means I got their mercy. That means I'm accepted by them. Until that time, I'll accept someone my eyebrows will be crooked. And when I'll accept someone, so I'll talk with him with smiling face. So when they'll smile, when they look at me with smiling face, and when they'll ask something about me, oh, from where you got this? Manjulali dilomore ei Rashiani. Lokanath Prabhu, Lokanath Goswami, his Manjulali Manjari. So Nartam Das Thakur, he described above his seva. অতিনম্র চিত্ত আমি হারে জানিল সেবাকার্য দিয়াতায় নিযুক্ত করিল. When they will ask about me, so Rupa Goswami, in this prayer of Narottam Das Thakur, he said that when they will ask about me, so Rupa Manjari, she answered that, oh Radha, you know, Manjulali, who is also very intimate of you, she brought this new maidservant, this new Manjari, and I examined. She is very soft-hearted, and she has some special quality. She knows how to make garland very beautiful. She knows very beautiful cooking. So that's why I engage her in your seva. Rupa Manjari will say, I engaged her in your seva. So that means will be engaged in seva by either Rupa Manjari or Ananga Manjari. And Srimati Radharani, when they will engage, when Rupa Manjari and Ananga Manjari will engage us, Srimati Radharani, she will accept. Okay, that's good, that's fine. Really? You know very nice garland? How to make it? Okay, do it. I want to offer that beautiful garland to my Shyam Sundar. That is special mercy. Sadhaka, they are waiting to get direct mercy from Srimati Radharani. Otherwise, all the Manjaris, they'll get the instruction for their seva from senior Manjaris, Guru Rupa Manjari, Rupa Manjari, Ananga Manjari, Jyoteshwari Manjari. That will be special kripa, special blessings when Srimati Radharani will say, oh Manjari, do it. For that moment, Manjaris, they are waiting for their whole life. When Srimati Radharani will be very pleased, so that time it will happen. So before we'll go there, in front of them we'll be engaged. The Manjari will be engaged in seva. So that means there is no doubts. What Rupa Goswami says here, Kadaha, is there any chance that I'll serve you by the instruction of Guru Rupa Manjari, Guru Rupa Sakhi? There is no doubts. Before we'll go in front of them, we'll be engaged in seva, Sri Radha Govinda Seva, Jugal Seva. But that is the ornaments and jewels of sadhaka, politeness. That is politeness, that when you will be merciful, then it will happen. So that's why Rupa Goswami, he is praying, she is praying, Rupa Manjari, oh Darji. Kada kasmin samay aham Sri Guru Rupa Sakhi Pradarshita Manjari Dehadharini Tat Ingitena Iha Bilasha Nikunja Bahistita, to stay outside to stay outside and I'll serve to give you air by this special fan, by pulling that rope. And I'll make you very pleased when you will discuss, when you will talk to each other with very sweet topics about your intimate meetings, intimate love. So me and other manjaris will hear, and then in that way we'll make our life successful. Manjari life will be successful. How the Seva? That is very beautiful. Yam chamarjya manjarya tasanje chamara tesham marut binodina. First he says, here he used this word chamara. In sloka, Kadahum shevishya bratati chamari chamara marut vinodina krida kushma shvayane nwasta bapusho. Radhe, you'll sleep on a flower bed with your Syam Sundar, nwasta bapusho. How? When after your very intimate meeting, then you'll talk with each other, your eyes, because of that great pleasure, both of your eyes will be half open, half closed. All your body will full of sweat. And your hair also, it will be wet by sweat. That very beautiful curly hair. From that curly hair, the sweat will be drawn. And I'll serve you by chamara that time. Or jadva, another way. How to serve? In another form. Mood is manjari, but form is another. What? Listen. Yadva bratatina lata vishesha nibadhyanam chamari chamaranam marud binodena andolana rupanandena yuvangsha vishya. In another way, mood will be manjari, but form will be like creeper, lata. We can see some special lata. Look, the Madhavi lata. There is at the end. It's look like chamara. Some latas also they have some look like hair. It is hanging. So Rupa Manjari, she is saying that I'll be that lata. Because maybe you are inside Radhe, you and Shyama Sundar will be inside the Kunja, but you know outside all the Manjaris, they are listening everything, they are watching through the windows. So maybe some hesitation will be there. So nobody will be there. But I'll serve you in another form, where no one will be there. I'll be in the form of creeper. I'll blow air to clean your sweat, because you'll be very tired with Sri Govinda, Sri Shyama Sundar. So I'll please you in that way, and when there will be nobody, so you'll be free of hesitation, both of you. So you'll talk very sweet topic about your intimate meeting. So when that chance will come in my life, that I'll hear and I'll serve everything in that way. By the instruction of my Guru Rupa Manjari. So Kripa must be there. From Guru Rupa Shakhi, Guru Rupa Manjari, Kripa must be there. If there is no Kripa, no Seva. If there is no special blessings, special mercy, so then no special realization. So Rupa Manjari, she prayed to Srimati Radharani and Vishwanath Chakravarti, he just catch this. From Utkalika Vallari, he just catch this sloka, he just got this sloka and he described in 100 sloka. What he exactly described? How Rupa Manjari, he wanted to hear what exactly Rupa Manjari wanted to hear. In that sloka of Utkalika Vallari, just the indication are there, like hints. And Vishwanath Chakravarti, he described, elaborate everything. So in this 100 sloka, there is that intimate talking of Sri Radha Govinda. Very sweet and very rasika. So, my dear friends and devotees, prepare your mind as a Sakhi and a Manjari. From tomorrow we'll start about this topic. About this talking. So prepare your ear, prepare your heart and mind as a Manjari, as a Sakhi. First remove all the egos from your heart as a male. So prepare from tomorrow morning here. Time? 11. From 11 we'll continue. Jugal, Seva, Prarthana, Shatak, Shurata Kathamritam.
Yeah, 100 verses.
100?
100 verses.
100 slokas?
Yeah.
Yes, 100 sloka. I don't know how many days it will take. So we'll continue. We'll continue this. There is 100 days. One film was there, 100 days. Every day one sloka will be 100 days.
Yeah.
So from tomorrow we'll start this grantha, Jugal, Seva, Prarthana, Shatak. So now, today Katha is taking rest here. Now I'll go to Nidai Dham. That is Abhishek. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Go. Jai Nidai.